Welcome, Aries. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 29th, 2025 on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Aries, a powerful shift is unfolding in your life, and your energy is aligning with something truly divine. The world and the lovers card echo with the sound of ancient promises, soul contracts made before time as we know it. You and someone special are being drawn back into orbit, not by accident, but by sacred design. You've each walked through fire, grown through heartbreak and clarity, and now you're ready, not to fall in love, but to rise in it. The universe isn't asking you to wait. It's already extending its hand. All you must do is become the embodiment of the love you seek. Because we don't manifest what we desire, we attract what we are. When you turn inward and choose to nourish your own soil through meditation, walking in nature, learning something new, or simply believing in your own potential, you send out signals to the cosmos. These signals become declarations. You're saying, I am ready. I am worthy. I am whole. The moment you begin to consciously invest in yourself, your spirit team takes note. That online course you take, that hour you dedicate to your body, those thoughts you guard with love, these are not small acts. They are energetic blueprints of transformation. They are sacred seeds that say, bring me my harvest. Victory is within reach. The Two of Cups and the Six of Wands illuminate the path of recognition and shared joy, both in love and in your greater purpose. But here's the thing. The voice inside must be your greatest cheerleader, not your harshest critic. With the fives making their appearance, the Five of Wands and Five of Swords, your guides are gently warning you. Ease up on the internal pressure. When you carry the energy of stress, you signal to the world that you are not ready, that something is misaligned. You manifest not only through action, but through vibration. How you speak to yourself matters more than you can imagine. You are casting spells every time you say, I am. Let them be powerful ones. Let them uplift, not unravel. Practice daily self-affirmation rituals. Speak into your reflection words of becoming. I am radiant. I am magnetic. I am safe. I am ready. These declarations are not just nice-sounding phrases. They are energetic anchors. They rewrite your inner dialogue and align your frequency with your highest timeline. Your thoughts are your compass. And when you allow them to move from fear to faith, you unlock the very doors you've been knocking on. The Justice card and the Two of Wands remind you, the life you desire is not a fantasy. It's a mirror of your inner clarity. When you become precise in thought and intention, when you align with truth and move from it, you begin to shape your world in unimaginable ways. But something still lingers. The 10 and 9 of Swords signal a residue of past weight, energetic dust that must be cleared. It could be a person, a pattern, or even a belief that quietly tightens your chest every time it arises. Your body knows. The moment you hold your breath or feel that tension rise, you're being asked to notice. That's where the release needs to happen. Audit your emotional ecosystem. Release what doesn't support your expansion. Don't carry old fear into your new journey. Let those shadows be seen, not buried, because what you bury only waits to rise at the least convenient time. If you're resisting love, you're also blocking abundance. The universe doesn't segment your blessings. It flows where you allow it. So open every gate: love, money, connection, trust. Let your breath be your guide. When something makes you feel light and calm, you're aligned. When it makes you hold your breath or clench your jaw, it's a sign to shift, let go, or move on. Your spirit team reminds you to believe in yourself. The squirrel and whale spirits whisper ancient wisdom. All the pain, the confusion, the lessons, they were never in vain. They were the contrast needed to reveal your clarity. You've gathered data. You know what lifts you and what dims your light. Now, it's time to turn that knowledge into wisdom. The Hermit and Page of Wands signal a rebirth. Take that leap. Not tomorrow. Not when it's convenient.
Now.
Because every time you act from trust rather than fear, you bring yourself closer to a life that feels like truth. Remember, you are never alone in this. Your angels walk beside you, even when silence fills the room. Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they aren't real. You can't see Wi-Fi, gravity, or oxygen, but they shape your world.
So does spirit.
So does your intention. And now, write this into your being. There is a purpose to my pain. Let that be your mantra. Say it. Feel it. Share it. That pain you walked through wasn't a detour. It was a classroom. It carved the depth into your soul. It taught you discernment. It taught you resilience. And now, you are prepared for more. You are not here to repeat old reruns. You are here to live the premiere of something brand new. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. November today. Aries, your fire burns with an energy that feels both anticipatory and transformative. There is a sense of something rising, an inner knowing that life is preparing to shift in your favor. The reference energy speaks of surprises, emotional breakthroughs, and long-awaited desires coming into your reality. With that spirit in mind, today's 8-card spread reveals a powerful sequence of emotional healing, spiritual clarity, and personal victory. Card 1, 5 of Cups. The day begins with the lingering presence of the 5 of Cups, echoing the emotional weight referenced in your source text. This card highlights residual sadness or disappointment, perhaps from unmet expectations or a recent setback that left you questioning whether something important in your life can truly be restored. As an Aries, you rarely dwell on the past, but this card shows a moment where your heart lingers on what was lost. Yet the message here is crucial. What you do not see is more important than what you do. 2 upright cups remain behind you, symbolizing opportunities still alive, connections unresolved, and a destiny not yet concluded. Today invites you to shift your attention from sorrow toward possibility. Your turning point begins the moment you lift your gaze. Card 2, 10 of Cups. Following the emotional heaviness comes the 10 of Cups, a clear sign that emotional fulfillment is closer than you believe. This card mirrors the explosion of happiness, energy described in your reference text. For Aries, this signals harmony entering your home, your relationships, or your emotional life. Whether you are healing from a disappointment, reconnecting with someone meaningful, or simply rediscovering hope, the 10 of Cups marks a joyful outcome. Today foreshadows a moment of deep emotional satisfaction, one that will feel like a reward for your patience and the inner work you've endured. Card 3, King of Cups. The King of Cups brings emotional maturity, compassion, and an offer from someone who is finally ready to step forward with sincerity. This aligns beautifully with the "someone with a cup for you" message in the provided reference. Aries, someone around you, possibly a water sign or simply someone emotionally evolved, holds genuine feelings and a desire to connect. This person may have been silent, conflicted, or hesitant, but today their energy is stabilizing. Whether in love, partnership, or emotional support, this card suggests you are valued deeply. Their presence is a grounding force for your fire, offering balance and reassurance. Card 4, the Temperance. The Temperance card reinforces patience, balance, and spiritual alignment. It reminds you that even with surprises on the horizon, divine timing is still the governing force behind your progress. As an Aries, you prefer immediacy, but Temperance teaches that your current situation is orchestrating itself in perfect rhythm. This is also a message of healing. Past wounds are integrating, past lessons are settling into wisdom. Today encourages moderation, listening to your intuition, and trusting that the universe is blending elements behind the scenes to create the outcome you desire. Card 5, 7 of Swords. Here, the 7 of Swords exposes the energy of deceit, manipulation, or someone acting in secrecy, just as your reference text highlights someone who spoke behind your back or acted dishonestly. This card warns you to be aware of hidden intentions, particularly in work or social circles. Aries, Your openness and straightforward nature can draw the envy of those who operate from insecurity. Today is not about paranoia, it's about clarity. Someone may have tried to influence a situation against you, but the truth is unraveling. Their manipulation is losing power, and your authenticity will prevail. Card 6, the World. The World signals the closing of a major life chapter and the beginning of a new cycle, mirroring the reference message of someone ending a stage that has already expired. This card brings accomplishment, completion, and forward movement. Aries, something in your life has run its course. A mindset, a connection, a fear, or a situation that kept you stagnant. Today marks the energetic shift where the old version of you dissolves and your expanded self emerges. With the World, everything aligns. Timing, circumstances, and opportunity converge. Card 7, Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups, the wish card, announces personal victory and satisfaction. This ties directly to your reference text's affirmation. You will achieve it. Of course you will. Something you have long desired, perhaps even doubted at times, is finally within reach. Today brings a manifestation surge. Your efforts, patience, and emotional resilience are paying off. This is an excellent day for intention setting, making key decisions, or taking steps toward goals you once thought were far away. Card 8, Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands signals swift movement, communication, and momentum. Just as the reference energy described someone approaching you through indirect signals, this card confirms messages, invitations, or signs arriving rapidly. Someone may reach out subtly, through a comment, a glance, a gesture, or you may receive unexpected news that accelerates events. Aries, once this energy activates, your life will not move slowly. Prepare for progress, passion, and movement within the next 72 hours. Today's reading reveals a powerful emotional and spiritual turning point for you, Aries. From the sorrow of the Five of Cups to the fulfillment of the Ten of Cups, your journey is shifting from disappointment into joy. The King of Cups brings emotional support or love, while Temperance stabilizes your path. Hidden truths surface under the Seven of Swords, and the World confirms the end of an outdated cycle. Your desires materialize through the Nine of Cups, and the Eight of Wands accelerates everything into motion. This is a day where a new chapter begins, a surprise emerges, and your heart finally feels the momentum you've been waiting for. Embrace what comes. Your destiny is aligning beautifully. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today, Aries, your financial world opens with a subtle echo of the Five of Cups, reminding you that you may still be thinking about a recent setback or an opportunity that slipped through your fingers. Even if you're normally bold and forward-thinking, a lingering sense of what could have been might tug at your thoughts this morning. This card doesn't signal loss, it signals perspective. What you aren't seeing yet is that two strong financial opportunities still stand behind you, waiting to be acknowledged. As the day progresses, the Ten of Cups reveals a surprise breakthrough in money matters. This doesn't necessarily point to winning the lottery, but rather to a moment of emotional satisfaction tied to finances. Perhaps the relief of resolving a debt, receiving overdue compensation, or discovering an income stream that aligns with your values. The energy brings harmony, suggesting that your emotional and financial worlds may finally feel like they're moving in sync. The presence of the King of Cups encourages you to make financially grounded decisions. Emotional intelligence will guide your instincts today, especially when choosing between multiple options. Rather than rushing into a risk, you'll find yourself pausing, assessing, and trusting your intuitive sense of stability. Someone with experience or a calm personality may even offer advice that proves surprisingly accurate. Temperance appears in the money sector as a reminder that success isn't built in a single moment, but through balanced, consistent choices. This card encourages moderation, avoiding impulsive purchases, pacing major investments, and refining your long-term plan instead of forcing immediate results. You're aligning your actions with your goals more intentionally than ever. With the Seven of Swords, you're cautioned to review contracts, receipts, or agreements carefully. Not everyone around you is transparent, and a minor oversight can be avoided simply by staying alert. Whether it's a coworker withholding information or a vendor trying to upsell you, awareness is your best tool today. Finally, the momentum of the Eight of Wands ensures that financial movement is coming quickly. Emails, approvals, confirmations, or opportunities may arrive faster than expected. Trust that this acceleration is part of your broader abundance cycle, especially if you've been patient, disciplined, and resilient. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 29th are 17, 29, 66, 91, 12, 54. Daily love. Love begins under the influence of the Five of Cups, suggesting that your heart has been carrying old emotions or unspoken questions. Whether single or attached, you may feel a bit nostalgic or reflective, contemplating choices or moments that didn't unfold the way you hoped. This tenderness isn't weakness, it's emotional honesty, and it sets the stage for meaningful growth. The Ten of Cups follows like a warm sunrise, signaling emotional fulfillment, healing, and even reconciliation. If you're in a relationship, a moment of harmony or joy reconnects you to the bond's core. If single, this energy promises that love is much closer than you think, possibly arriving through someone who feels naturally aligned with your heart's desires. The King of Cups introduces a person with emotional depth, someone sincere, steady, and capable of offering real affection. This may be a romantic interest who has been observing you quietly, waiting for the right moment to reveal their intentions. For some Aries, this figure represents emotional maturity within themselves, an evolution that prepares them for stronger connections. Temperance reminds you that love today is best nurtured through patience. Not all feelings need immediate clarification. Not all relationships need dramatic declarations. This card blends energies gently, encouraging you and someone important to meet in the middle, communicate gently, and build trust through consistency. The Seven of Swords warns of misunderstandings or third-party interference. Someone may be misunderstanding your intentions, or someone may have been feeding your person false information. This doesn't indicate catastrophe. Instead, it reveals the need for clarity. The truth is on your side, and the energy is shifting in your favor. Finally, the Eight of Wands arrives with swift, romantic movement, messages, signals, indirect hints, or unexpected conversations. Someone may reach out, not with full vulnerability, but with subtle gestures that reveal their true feelings. Pay attention to the nuances. At work, your workday begins with the emotional residue of the Five of Cups, suggesting disappointment over a recent project, feedback, or decision that didn't go your way. Perhaps you felt overlooked or misunderstood. But this card is not about failure. It's about redirection. What was lost clears space for something far better. The energy quickly evolves with the supportive warmth of the Ten of Cups, hinting at team harmony or positive developments within your workplace. A project may finally show promising results, or coworkers may acknowledge your efforts in a meaningful way. Emotional fulfillment at work becomes possible when you recognize how far you've come. With the King of Cups, professionalism and emotional intelligence become your greatest strengths today. You may find yourself mediating a situation, offering support to a colleague, or handling a stressful task with impressive composure. Your leadership qualities shine, not through dominance, but through calm clarity. Temperance encourages a balanced work rhythm. Rather than rushing assignments or pushing yourself to exhaustion, you benefit from pacing and structuring your day thoughtfully. Patience with processes, people, and outcomes will bring surprisingly positive results. The Seven of Swords raises a flag. Someone in the workplace may not be as transparent as they seem. Whether it's a coworker taking credit for your ideas or someone withholding information, you're advised to trust your instincts. Keep documentation, be observant, and maintain professionalism at all times. The Eight of Wands concludes the work reading with acceleration. Expect rapid emails, decisions, or shifts in responsibility. A stalled opportunity may suddenly pick up speed. Movement is your ally. Your adaptability is your power.
Health.
With the Five of Cups, your health reading begins with emotional heaviness affecting your physical state. Stress, sleep disturbances, or mental fatigue may surface. This card encourages self-compassion. Allow yourself to acknowledge emotional strain rather than suppress it. The uplifting presence of the Ten of Cups indicates that emotional balance will improve, bringing benefits to your overall well-being. Joy, connection, and positive interactions today can literally shift your chemistry, boosting mood, immunity, and vitality. The King of Cups suggests the importance of emotional regulation. Practicing calming methods, breath work, meditation, grounding exercises helps harmonize your mind and body. This is also a reminder to express feelings rather than internalize them. Temperance emphasizes moderation in all things: diet, exercise, routines, and habits. Healing comes through balance, not extremes. Your body responds favorably to gentle, consistent care. The Seven of Swords warns against ignoring symptoms or overlooking subtle signs your body has been sending. This isn't a prediction of illness, but an invitation to be honest with yourself about what needs attention, whether physical, emotional, or spiritual. With the Eight of Wands, energy increases quickly. You may experience a surge of motivation, ideal for restarting a health routine, booking an appointment, or taking a step toward better self-care. Family and friends. The Five of Cups suggests a lingering sadness or misunderstanding in a family relationship. Perhaps someone's words hit harder than expected, or an unresolved issue has been pushed aside. Today brings awareness to emotional nuances within your home life. The Ten of Cups beautifully harmonizes this energy, pointing to improvement, unity, and a sense of belonging. Family celebrations, good news, or a peaceful moment restores balance. Even small acts of affection carry deep meaning today. The King of Cups represents a nurturing figure, possibly a parent, older sibling, or mentor, who offers guidance or emotional support. Their wisdom provides comfort, helping you make sense of recent emotional turbulence. Temperance encourages patience in resolving family matters. Not every conflict needs immediate resolution. Some situations heal best through gradual understanding, gentle conversations, and shared experiences. The Seven of Swords cautions that there may be misunderstandings or assumptions within family dynamics. Transparency is essential. Clarifying intentions or clearing up confusion can prevent unnecessary tension. The Eight of Wands signals swift developments, news shared among relatives, quick decisions about family plans, or an unexpected message from someone you haven't spoken to in a while. The energy is warm and forward-moving. Compatibility. Today, Aries, your strongest compatibility lies with Cancer, who mirrors the emotional depth of the King of Cups, offering stability and intuitive understanding. Their sensitivity blends surprisingly well with your fire, creating mutual support. You may also find resonance with Sagittarius, whose optimism aligns with the Ten of Cups. They elevate your mood and help you see opportunities even when you're uncertain. Pisces enters your orbit with the spiritual influence of Temperance. Though different in temperament, their gentleness complements your courage, helping you soften and reflect. Leo brings the dynamic momentum of the Eight of Wands, sparking passion, laughter, and lively conversation. Together, you ignite movement and adventure. Meanwhile, Capricorn activates the grounded maturity of the King of Cups, offering structure and dependable energy. Their loyalty strengthens your emotional foundation. However, be cautious with Gemini today, represented by the Seven of Swords, as communication may feel unclear or mismatched. Patience and clarity are key. Your lucky color today: Midnight Blue, a color that blends depth, mystery, and emotional grounding. It helps you connect intuition with clarity while soothing overstimulated thoughts, making it perfect for today's introspective yet transformative energy. The phrase of the day: transformation begins the moment you stop judging the past and start honoring the wisdom it gave you. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.